Let's be real. No superpower becomes a superpower without military strength. And Poland gets that. They're massively beefing up their military right now. And it's no joke. They're planning to expand their armed forces significantly. And they're already one of the key members of NATO, which is huge for both European and global security.
Exactly. And Poland isn't just talking about it, they are actually doing it. They are aiming to increase their active personnel to 300,000 soldiers by 2035. That is one of the biggest military expansions in Europe. But it's not just about numbers. They are bringing in some serious firepower, like new tanks, aircraft, and advanced missile defense systems. I have this feeling that if things were to go as planned, Poland might just get to rub shoulders with other superpowers like the United States, Russia, and China.
With the rising tensions in Eastern Europe, especially with Russia being, well, Russia, Poland's military is becoming more important than ever. And let me tell you, a strong military presence equals more global influence. If you control the security landscape, you control a lot. Poland's geographic position and its military investments make it an essential player on the European stage.
From an outsider's perspective, it is hard not to notice how Poland sits at a crucial crossroads, both geographically and strategically, between NATO's western borders and Russia's sphere of influence. In many ways, Poland feels like the buffer zone between two very different worlds, where the stakes of geopolitics are always high. It is not just about defending Polish territory. It is about reinforcing NATO's entire eastern flank. If tensions rise in this part of the world, Poland becomes the first line of defense, not just for itself, but for the entire Union. That makes Poland's military investments a collective asset for NATO. Every tank, every new soldier, every missile system stationed in Poland isn't just a local safeguard. It is a strategic shield for the countries further west. What is clear is that Poland's role goes far beyond national defense. It has positioned itself as a critical piece in NATO's defense puzzle, helping to ensure stability not just within its own borders, but across the whole region. If Poland's defenses hold firm, so does the alliance's credibility. As I see it, a stronger Poland strengthens everyone involved, from the Baltic states to Western Europe. And in an era where borders feel more fragile than ever, Poland's growing military presence seems to offer reassurance to many nations watching closely from the sidelines.
Plus, military spending means advanced technologies and defense systems are getting developed right here. And trust me, you don't want to mess with Poland. The future looks like Poland's influence in global security is only going to grow.
And here is where things get really exciting. Poland isn't just waiting for assistance from others anymore. They are standing tall and saying, "We've got this." This shift towards independence is a game changer. Poland is becoming a leader within NATO, not just another participant, and that is going to have a huge impact on the way Europe defends itself. Poland is becoming a leader within NATO, but let us not forget, Poland still relies heavily on key allies to back them up, especially the United States. Right now, American troops are stationed in Poland as part of NATO's enhanced forward presence, ensuring they are prepared to counter any potential threats, and Poland benefits from Article 5 of NATO's collective defense. The famous "an attack on one of us is an attack on all of us." That is no small deal. And it's not just the United States. Poland has solid partnerships with countries such as Germany, France, and the United Kingdom. These allies work together with Poland through joint military drills and infrastructure projects, making sure Poland isn't going at this alone, But here is the thing, Poland isn't waiting around to be saved either. They are becoming a powerhouse in their own right, ready to handle whatever comes their way. So what does this all mean? The world is watching Poland rise, and it's not just about military might. It is about influence, power, and control. With tensions running high in the region, Poland is sending a clear message. We are not waiting for anyone else to secure our future. So what do you think? Is Poland's military expansion a step towards a safer Europe, or is it just stirring up more tension? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to hear from you. Absolutely. Despite the military developments, Poland remains one of the safest countries in Europe. The military presence actually strengthens security, so there is no need to worry. Some sites like military museums or historical fortresses are open to the public. But you won't catch active drills. Border regions, especially near Belarus and Ukraine, may have tighter controls, but major cities near the borders like Lublin are perfectly safe and offer a very unique cultural experience. The Polish Army Museum in Warsaw and the Museum of the Second World War in Gdansk are excellent picks. If you are into history, the Westerplatte Memorial is also worth checking out. Yes, the Independence Day parades on November 11th are amazing. And there are air shows in places like Radom. You might even catch some battle reenactments throughout the year. Not really. Tourism is still thriving. If anything, the increased security makes people feel safer when visiting. The eastern borders near Belarus and Ukraine are where you would notice the most military presence. But the impact on tourism is very, very minimal. Most locals see NATO's involvement as necessary for security, especially with everything happening in Eastern Europe. You will find mixed opinions, but overall it is seen as a positive thing. I would advise you to keep an eye on the news apps or government travel advisories. Poland's Ministry of Foreign Affairs also provides helpful updates for tourists. So I would advise you to, pay attention to these things that I just mentioned. Yes, it does, but only a small one. It's a very, very small border. Poland shares a border with Kaliningrad, which is a Russian enclave located between Poland and Lithuania. While the border is well secured, it is not an area most tourists would want to visit, so it is nothing to worry about if you are planning a trip to Poland.